So good morning students, welcome all of you in 10th lecture of chapter number 10. So yesterday we discussed question 2nd and 3rd of exercise 8.2. Day before yesterday we discussed first and sixth question. All these four questions, first, second, third and sixth, were based upon midpoint theorem. Now we will solve the question number 4th. This figure is given. So here ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC. So we draw the diagram, then given in trapezium ABCD, AB parallel to DC. Then E is the midpoint of AD. So E is midpoint of AD. A line drawn through E parallel to AB. So a line is drawn through E, it is parallel to AB, intersecting BC at F. So we can say EF parallel to AB. So EF parallel to AB. AB parallel to DC and EF parallel to AB is the midpoint of AD. Then we want to show that F is the midpoint of BC. This is the question. So we want to show F is the midpoint of BC. This F. So solution. So here figure is A, B, C, D. This is trapezium. This line is parallel. So this point is not given. We ourselves will write here. Let this is point G. So solution. Let us take triangle ADB. So in this triangle, E is the midpoint of AD. From here we write, and EG parallel to AB because this EF parallel to AB. When EF and AB are parallel, then their parts are also parallel. So EG and AB are parallel. So one midpoint is given, one pair of parallel line is given. It means we can use converse of midpoint theorem. Then by using converse of midpoint theorem, so we can say G is the midpoint of BD. Now we will write AB parallel to DC and EF parallel to AB. If you check these two, then AB is common here, so it means AB will cancel. So DC and EF will be parallel. Now we will take triangle BCD. This triangle we will take. So here G is the midpoint of BD. Already we prove here. And GF parallel to DC. Region of this point is DC parallel to EF. So when DC and EF are parallel, then GF and DC are also parallel. Again midpoint, again one midpoint, one pair of parallel line. Then by using converse of midpoint theorem, F is the midpoint of BC. So in this question, first we use converse of midpoint theorem in triangle ADB and then in triangle BCD, and we prove that F is the midpoint of BC. After this, question number 5. This is the question number 5th. Figure is given. This figure is given. So we draw the figure. So here in a parallelogram ABCD, so ABCD is a parallelogram. So in parallelogram ABCD, E and F are midpoint of sides AB and CD respectively. So E is midpoint of AB and F is midpoint of CD. So this is given here. Then show that line segment AF and EC trisect. Trisect means three equal parts. The diagonal BD. So this is the diagonal BD. We want to prove that these three parts are equal. Means we want to prove BQ equal to PQ equal to DP. This we want to prove. So solution. Here first of all we will prove AECF is a parallelogram. First is this point. So because ABCD is parallelogram, so we can say AB equal to CD and AB parallel to CD because opposite side of parallelogram are equal and parallel. So let us divide AB by 2 and CD by 2 also. So because E is the midpoint, so AB half we can say AE, and F is also midpoint, so we can say CD half is CF. Here we can write the region also because E is midpoint, F is midpoint. This E is midpoint of, this E is midpoint of AB and F is midpoint of CD. This is the region that AB half we write AE and CD half we write CF. When AB and CD these are parallel, then we can say AE and CF are also parallel. Now one pair of opposite side equal and parallel. So one pair of opposite side of quadrilateral AECF is equal and parallel. So AECF is a parallelogram. When AECF is a parallelogram, then we can say AF and EC are also parallel. So here our first step is that we want to prove AECF is a parallelogram, and from here extra step is AF parallel to EC. Now we will take triangle ABP. In this triangle, E is the midpoint of AB. Then EQ and AP are parallel because this is the region AF and EC are parallel. So one midpoint, one pair of opposite side parallel. Then by using converse of midpoint theorem, we can say Q is midpoint of BP. When Q is midpoint of BP, then BQ and PQ will be equal. Now we will take this triangle CDQ. So in this CDQ, F is the midpoint of CD. Also, this PF is parallel to QC. Region is again this same, AF parallel to EC. Here and here at both places region is same, that is AF parallel to EC. So one midpoint, one pair of opposite side parallel. So we can say that by using converse of midpoint theorem, this P is the midpoint of DQ. So DP and PQ will be equal. Let this is number first, this is number second. In this PQ is common, so from first and second PQ cancel, BQ and DP also equal. So from first, second and third we can say that BQ equal to PQ equal to DP. Has proved. So in this question we use 2 time converse of midpoint theorem and we prove that AECF is a parallelogram. Now only one question of this exercise left that we discuss tomorrow.